He returned to his $1 million ranch expecting silence. But instead, he found a single mother of triplets living inside. What he chose to do next changed every life forever. Stay till the end, this story will move your heart. Welcome back to USA Drama 2.0. If you love emotional stories about unexpected kindness, life-changing decisions, and powerful twists, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications because stories like this deserve to be heard. Ethan Cole had built his fortune far from the quiet fields of Montana. For 10 years, business meetings replaced sunsets. Private jets replaced long drives. Numbers replaced people. The ranch, a massive stretch of green land with a white farmhouse at its center, had once been his escape. But even that had faded into memory. When his assistant told him the ranch had been sitting unused for over a year, Ethan finally decided to return. No staff, no guests, just silence, or so he thought. As his black SUV rolled through the wooden gates, something felt different. Lights were on. Ethan frowned. He hadn't authorized anyone to stay there. He parked, stepped out, and scanned the porch. That's when he heard it. Children laughing. Ethan walked toward the house cautiously. Through the open front door, he saw a woman standing in the living room. She froze when she noticed him. She was young, mid-20s perhaps, dressed simply, her hair tied back in a loose ponytail. And beside her, 3 children, triplets, 2 boys and a girl, all around 4 years old. The children clutched her legs, wide-eyed. I can explain, the woman said quickly, her voice shaking. Ethan didn't speak at first. This was his home, his private ranch, yet nothing was damaged. The house was clean, the floors swept, fresh flowers sat in a glass jar by the window. Who are you? Ethan finally asked. My name is Claire, she said softly. And these are my kids. Claire took a deep breath. She didn't beg, she didn't cry, she simply told the truth. Her car had broken down months ago on the road nearby. She had been trying to reach a shelter, but with 3 small children, options were limited. The ranch house had been unlocked. She stayed one night, then another. She cleaned, she repaired small things, she grew vegetables out back. She never touched anything that wasn't necessary. I was just trying to protect my kids, she said quietly. If you want us to leave, we will. Immediately, Ethan looked at the children. They weren't afraid, they looked safe. That unsettled him more than anger ever could. Ethan had a choice. He could call the authorities. He could demand they leave. He could protect what was legally his. Instead, he asked a question no one expected. Do you have anywhere else to go? Claire shook her head. Ethan exhaled slowly. He remembered his own childhood, raised by a single parent, struggling, invisible to the world. He hadn't planned to feel anything today. Yet here he was. You can stay, he said. Claire blinked. I'm sorry. You can stay. For now. The children smiled. And just like that, everything changed. Days turned into weeks. Ethan stayed at the ranch longer than planned. Mornings now included noise, laughter, tiny footsteps. Claire cooked simple meals. The kids helped feed the chickens. Ethan found himself fixing fences, teaching them how to ride horses. For the first time in years, his phone stayed silent. And his heart felt full. One night, Claire finally told him everything. Her husband had passed away shortly after the triplets were born. She had worked multiple jobs until childcare became impossible. She never wanted pity. She wanted stability. Ethan listened, really listened. One evening, Ethan made an offer. I want you to manage the ranch. Claire stared at him. Me, you already are, he said. I just want it to be official. Housing, income, education for the kids, a future. Tears filled her eyes, not from weakness, but relief. I don't know how to thank you, she whispered. You already have, Ethan replied. You reminded me what this place was for. The ranch transformed, animals returned, crops grew, neighbors noticed life where there had once been emptiness. The triplets thrived, and Ethan, he stopped chasing things that didn't matter. Months later, he made another decision. He signed the ranch into a trust. One that ensured Claire and the children would always have a home. People assumed Ethan was generous because he was wealthy. They were wrong. He became wealthy because he learned generosity. Standing on the porch one evening, watching the kids run across the field, Ethan realized something. The greatest return on investment isn't money. It's people. Sometimes, the greatest miracles happen when we expect nothing. And give everything. If this story touched your heart, subscribe to USA Drama 2.0 for more powerful, emotional stories that remind us of humanity, kindness, and hope. Don't forget to like, share, and turn on notifications. Your support keeps these stories alive.